Let's discuss the case of Alessandro Guzman, also known as Guzman the smoke seller. No, just kidding. But well, he's a guy who, until last week, he was one of the most loved men by the Latin community for supposedly being the perfect man. And right now, he is one of the most cancelled men. The deception
of Alessandro Guzman
with his
super successful company.
Most of us students feel cheated. While searching for information, I discovered he had lied about his age, claiming to be 13 when he was actually 17.
I was born on May 25th, 2007. From 2007, I do have
13. Well, all that and more I will be telling you in this video, because I tell you it's quite powerful, and the more I looked for things, the more new things came out. So stay in this video to at least know the context of many of these things, and also know my opinion, because I knew, well, not in person obviously, but I had already come across things about this man, Juana Maria, and always, like, I never liked him. So well, stay in this video to find out everything before we start. Hello good girls, from good to bad.
Let's look at this case.
Alessandro Guzman is a guy who, well, he always boasts about saying that he comes from below. Like the reggaeton artists, I come from below, I come from the street.
A 14-year-old boy arrived in Chile without papers or any belongings and began searching for work.
He was born in Venezuela and spent several years there. Due to the difficult situation, his mother moved from Venezuela to Chile. Then he also left, he went to Chile, and he said at that time that his dream was to get his family ahead, right? He, his mom, and little sister started selling clothes and other items on the street. Juana Maria began posting videos on social media and discovered it was also a business venture. He became a millionaire, and as he is such a kind man, he wants to teach people to also become millionaires. Because he became a millionaire at just 21 years old, right?
I formed an academy to teach other people skills from the digital world and teach them how they can change their lives by starting a business on the internet, like I did.
So he released a Way Success course so that his followers can also become millionaires like him. Susana, without having to go to university or anything, he was going to give you all the secrets in that course. And the secret ended up being that it was all a hoax. No lie. All of this in quotes. I'm not assuring anything. I'm simply sharing information I found online. He became super popular on social media for creating high-value man content. Oh, Juana Maria, I don't like that content because I feel that most of the time they do it for female approval, not because they really think it, but I respect it. Well, yes, I respect that content, but it was never something that went with me. It was something that I used to watch before. And that's why, to this day, videos of this man kept appearing to me. And I would put it on ignore. Well, not on ignore, but on I'm not interested, you know? TikTok gives you that option. They kept appearing. Bear with it. And I didn't really like his videos because on one hand he boasted about being humble, this and that, but on the other hand he was constantly throwing in your face every 3 seconds that he's a millionaire. He became a millionaire at 21 years old. He dropped out of college. College is useless. I have a Rolex. I travel in a private jet, blah blah blah. All the time it was like, what's your name? I'm Alessandro, a millionaire. Where are you from? From Venezuela, and I'm a millionaire. Baby, we already know you're a millionaire. Good for you.
A day in my life as a 20-year-old owner of $1 million company.
What books helped you become a millionaire in your 20s?
And thanks to that, I became a millionaire at 19.
How much money do you have in your account?
And inside I was saying, I'm a damn envious person. Why? Why do I dislike a person who every 3 seconds says they're a millionaire? Maybe I would be a millionaire too, but, you know, I say, I don't know, but I dislike her. Well, Maria annoys me. And I was saying, Talia, envy got to you. You're already going to hell. You're going, oh no. And then also the videos with her girlfriend, who at first was just her assistant. And well, everyone knew that there was something between them. But well, she always pretended to be her assistant. And they said they weren't dating, that she was just his assistant. And then someone saw them on the street kissing. They were exposed on TikTok, Juana Maria. And obviously they had to come out and face it and say that, well, she was his girlfriend and not just his assistant. Her videos too, Juana Maria, they're always about him. Even though she talks and makes vlogs about her life, everything revolves around him. And so it all seemed very egocentric, you know? Like, the king, he got Juana Maria. Almost all of that woman's videos are boosting that man's ego or making it seem like that man is perfect. What are you going to do? Are you going to sell your boyfriend on Amazon that you have to be putting him like this every 3 seconds, that he's perfect, he's a millionaire, he's the perfect man? We already know. I used to say, Talia, why are you so envious? right? That it's a girl showing off her boyfriend. You know, he's a perfect boyfriend, that he's a spectacular boyfriend. Why don't you like the content of those two people? And I didn't know, but I just don't like show off people. So much of I have the perfect life, I have this, I have the perfect boyfriend, I have this perfect, I have that perfect, I have the perfect butt, and every 3 seconds they're putting it in your face. And one is like, baby, 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 that's good. You know that's good. I'm very happy for you. But shut up. Oh no, examples of the 40,000 videos of this style that she has is this that she posted. When I kiss my boyfriend and he says, do you know what my card and my love for you have in common? What does it have, baby? That neither has a limit. Oh, how good. How good to know that your boyfriend has an unlimited card, Juana Maria, and that he is a millionaire. Wow, applause, people, people. Oh, but I tell you before, now I understand why she made these types of videos and why not only him, not only her, but him. They live making the videos that he is a millionaire, that he is a millionaire. Do you know? In all the videos, they had to tell you that he was a millionaire. And I didn't understand why before, but now I do understand why. And later on, you will realize the exact strategy. But obviously, he did it to make himself the super millionaire and that more people would buy his course to also be millionaires like him. Another video, she said, I am a 10, but I have a boyfriend who helps me be my best version. He moves heaven, sea, and earth to see me happy. So together, we are 1,000. And I find it incredible that you want to show off your partner. I like that. I do it too. But that all your content is that, I remember when that came up on my For You page, I didn't understand. I said, but it seems like she's selling him, Juana. And then you understand that it's so that more people see him as this person. Wow. And buy his course. Well, I know this because almost all her videos have something to do with him, where she talks to you about how perfect he is, about everything, you know? Everything, one day.
With me being the favorite?
With me being God's favorite, I mean Alessandra Guzman's girlfriend, but everything fell apart inside Alessandra. When a girl named Alessandra came out, how funny that Alessandra exposed the Alexandra Chavez, that she came out to expose him, and all this I have written in this notebook, Juana Maria, she came out to expose him because, well, what happens is that they at some point got along very well. They even did live together, Juana Maria, because her content is also content like his, but from a high value woman, right? Hers is from a man, and hers is from a high value woman. So they got along very well. Their enmity began because he stood her up. She even paid Juana Maria a place to do a podcast together, something together, because they agreed to meet in Peru. And what does it matter that at the last second he left her hanging? She had already paid for that and he didn't care. The millionaire man, the one who boasts on social media that he is a millionaire and has a lot of money, Juana Maria didn't even ask her, do you know how much it cost you? Did he send you half? Were you able to recover your money? Don't.
And well, what does she care?
And well, what does she care that he exposed it in a video that came out, a clip that he himself uploaded? It's not like someone else told this. No, he himself uploaded it. And it was a video where he said that his girlfriend is an extension of him, his girlfriend a
Third eye.
third eye on his face. His girlfriend is an extension of him. Therefore, he made her leave university because university's useless, babe. That's why I made her leave too.
The university.
Wow, great high value man, you know. If you make a video all the time talking about women this, women that, and then you upload a video saying that your girlfriend is an extension of you, and that's why you made her leave the university. Why? Do you know what it means when your girlfriend leaves university without becoming an employee? Do you know? Because according to you, if you go to university, you're going to end up being someone's employee. But your girlfriend left university to be your employee. Literally, she is his employee. And, well, this opened a Pandora's box because a lot of things started to come out. Ex-students of his, well, ex-people who downloaded his course on Way Success, Juana Maria. To be successful, they sent their testimony to Alexandra telling them that everything was a scam, right? She literally asked him.
Reviews from his own students who paid him to make it viral in publications so that in that way other people see it and buy his new courses.
Well, in this video, I won't be explaining thing by thing, but, well, in conclusion, many of them were saying that in the first place, a course that costs $47. Most of the people who bought that course from him are low-income people from Latin America, you know? It's not that we're talking about maybe there are people from the US who bought the course from Juana Maria, and maybe for them it's not that much. But a person in Latin America who doesn't earn dollars that has to pay $47 for a course because you're selling them a dream that in the end is not, I think it's pretty ugly, you know? I tell you, in this video, I'm not assuming anything. I'm not saying that it's 100% real, all these things, but she is showing it with evidence because people were sending her things with evidence because he put them all in a WhatsApp group where they would talk, right? And what does it matter that the complaint from those students was that he had promised them that they would definitely start earning at least $1,000 a month with the things they were going to learn in his course. And well, with the recommendations that he was going to make, and also that many of them were going to be able to work with him, that they were going to work on his team. So he would send his students assignments, right? And what kind of tasks are you going to mention, Talia? Well, it was making videos on TikTok, on Instagram, recommending to people. Well, not recommending, telling people how amazing the Way Success course is, right? Of all the things they have learned, of all the things they are achieving through their course at Way Success, Juana Maria, and in the end, the one who had the most success, the videos that had the most success, he was going to hire those people, not the people who had the most knowledge, not the people who gave him the most views, you know? More advertising, that's literally free advertising, and what happens? Is that hundreds of people did that in the end. He ended up ghosting them in the group. He didn't respond to them anymore. He started another new course, Juana Maria, and left those people in limbo. Those people who paid $47, in the end, they were left with nothing, supposedly. And it makes me laugh a lot because now, as I was discovering all this stuff about him, a lot of videos of people in his course recommending him started to come out, and it made me laugh so much. Juana Maria, their students' videos make me laugh so much, and you saw them like, oh, and how does it feel to work at Way Success? And you saw them walking through the park in their neighborhood, walking through the yard of their house, eating an ice cream, riding a motorcycle, riding a bus, and catching air in the window. And it's like, wow, friend, wow. But poor things, I feel sorry for them because they do that with the hope that he will put them on his team. And in the end, obviously, he is not going to do it. Also, this girl came out. Here, I leave her TikTok username. She is his former student. And well, she proved it. Well, she downloaded his course. And here it is, boom. She said that the things he taught her were basic things about digital marketing, right? And because the
Majority of the students feel scammed because the course cost us $47. But the truth is that the knowledge he gave us was a very basic level of digital marketing. Really, well, the simplest thing, the simplest basics, and they were not worth the
$47. Even though nothing was working out for her, she ended up staying because he proposed to them. Surprises that in the end never
materialized. Why do we stay there? And I also want to talk about how I was one of the people who wanted to continue in the different courses, but
because
he kept suggesting things to us. There were job proposals. He also told us that he was going to make a video where if you were in charge of editing, you made him an edited video, and he gave you a video for your recommendation letter, so to speak, for you to put it in the portfolio of that. Look, she is Sharon. She did this job for me. Is such. I am Alessandro Guzman of equal success, is etc., etc. And the truth is that I said, well, maybe he didn't like my video. I don't know. I said, well, I was one of the people, maybe they didn't like the videos, and that's why I didn't get the video back from his recommendation. And talking in the groups, because we have groups, nobody got it. Nobody got that video. Why?
No.
I don't know. Well, why? Because surely he didn't do it, right? The truth, and
the only thing she took away from that $47 course was a diploma made in Canva. And the bad thing is that many students don't even know if it's valid for finding a job or for presenting it on your resume. And then even things from her personal life started to come out. My little Alessandra Chavez is going around. Excuse me, because I did it like this. Oh no, well, it was Tenshi. Well, Alessandro's ex-girlfriend contacted her. She was 15 years old studying, and besides that, she was helping him in his business, Juana Maria, and she says they stayed awake until dawn, and she was there helping, and she says he put too much pressure on her to sell her things and all that, and she did it literally for free because he didn't pay her anything, and he wanted her to leave her studies to dedicate herself only to work for him.
Right, and well, to the...
In the end, they ended up separating by her decision since he put too much pressure on her and she didn't have time for anything. Besides that, something funny is that his current girlfriend, who is named Carito, he told his ex that she was his cousin because that girl was quite present during the relationship they both had together, and maybe so she wouldn't feel insecure. He said, "She's my cousin." Something that nowadays one knows that she is not his cousin but is his girlfriend. And at that moment, maybe there were two kids who liked each other. And it's terrible for Juana Maria because people think that, and the worst part is that if that's true, the advice he gave, he literally didn't apply it himself.
The day a man gets a girlfriend, he should delete all the women from his phone with whom he has had something or knows he has intentions of having something with.
Miss Jackson! Another thing was that in a video, he made it seem like he was almost rescuing someone, but he was helping a guy who sent him a message saying, "Wow, I saw your videos and I saw your course on way success," something like that, Juana Maria, and he wanted to work for him, and he gave that guy a chance. He got him out of Venezuela, Juana Maria, to start working in his company. He made that guy's dreams come true.
In the past, I helped a guy in a difficult financial situation completely turn his life around within a week.
What does it matter that his ex said that this guy has been his best friend for years? I mean, since the two of them were together, that guy was his best friend and her best friend. First, that guy was her best friend, and then he was his friend, Juana Maria. You know? He had known him for years, and he made him out to be a random person he had just met. And he did that with everyone because his own former students said that at the beginning they felt very wow with Alessandro, because in his conferences, as he said, "Oh, wait. My assistant is bringing my contact lenses." And what does it matter that people later realized that his assistant was actually his girlfriend? She wasn't a person he was actually hiring who had a lot of money. Also, his secretary is his grandmother. He acted like it was normal, as if his secretary was just another employee, but it was his grandmother. The boy he saved from Venezuela is his best friend, Juana Maria. So it's not some random person. It's the same as now I started a raffle. "Oh, don't tell me my mom won." What? No, and my mom wins in my raffle. No! The same thing happens with this guy. Also, all the people who are coming out to give their testimonies say that. You know, he played a lot with people's feelings because he made them believe through the messages he sent, etc., that they had the opportunity to work for him if they did all the things he asked them to do.
Once they finish applying to the form, they start being directly assigned to each area of the business. They are told which are the weekly mentorships they have to enter.
Blah, blah, blah. In the end, he did nothing and didn't hire anyone. His ex-girlfriend said he made videos pretending he had already bought a house, that they already had an apartment thanks to all the success, all the money that his business had given him. And that in truth, those were houses of, well, apartments of his friends that he would go, film there, and then go to his house because he didn't even live alone. He still lived with his mom, and well, his ex-girlfriend lived with her parents too, because they didn't have money to support themselves yet, Juana Maria. And he pretended to have money on social media. Why? So that people would trust him, like, wow, he has money and all that worked. I'm going to buy his course so I can also be successful like him. But what those people didn't know is that he wasn't successful. He actually became successful by selling the courses, not by doing the things he says in his course. That's what happens with a lot of people, you know. Well, not all people, but many people who sell courses are like that. They teach you how to supposedly become a millionaire, but they became millionaires by selling you that course on how to become a millionaire, you know. Not really understanding the course material. To be clear, I'm not assuming this applies to him. And as I was watching videos about this kid, a video of a former follower of his came up. From around 2021, Juana Maria, when he was uploading slightly cringe videos, which I don't judge. At that time, everyone was cringe. Well, his first controversy at that time was because he pretended to be 13 years old when he was 16 or 17.
He insisted on the lie because nearly everyone told him it was impossible for him to be 13 years old based on his appearance. He would repeatedly affirm, "I am 13 years old."
Many speculate about your age. Some say you are 13. Well, you say you are 13, but there are others who say you are not. I mean, I am 13.
Oh my god, it's not funny. A bit of a human myth, a bit of a liar, the friend, because at that time he was 17 years old and pretended to be 13. Obviously, I feel that it was because at that time his followers, first of all, almost all the followers he had were women. Secondly, they were surely young, from 9 to 12 years old. That's what she said, right? that all his followers were very young.
I mean, there were super young girls who were like 9 years old. I know because I was in the fandom and I interacted with many of them, and he treated us like his girlfriends, and it is.
Of course, look at the type of fuckboy videos he uploaded.
Questionnaire to see if you can be my girlfriend.
But what seems weirdest to me is that at that time, he was pretending to be a 13-year-old boy when he was 17. Imagine if the lie went so far that even on famous birthdays, where people always approach you to ask for your personal information, it seems like he told them he was born in 2007. Because on that official page, it says he was born in 2007 and is now 17.
Years, Juana.
Liar. Lie. And well, I find it curious that at that time he lied about his age, and nowadays people are finding lies in his life in general. Because there are also many places where he is showing off his houses. There are people who have found out that they are not really his houses, but places that he rented and filmed as if it were his house, but in reality it's an Airbnb or something like that. He later made a video responding to all of this, showing that he did own many properties, that he bought an apartment for his mom when he was 19, that his businesses are legitimate, right? Yes, he demonstrated that in his video. Many people don't believe him. He deleted that video, correct? And a lot of people, well, in the end, they don't believe him. In the end, he failed to address the questions people were truly asking. You know, he just said like he is indeed a millionaire, Juana Maria, and that he does own those properties. That's what he said in the video. His girlfriend also made a video stating she was not the mistress and that he would never harm a woman, which he believes he would never do to any woman. This planet.
Girl, I would never harm a woman.
Internet detectives found evidence suggesting she pursued him despite knowing he had a girlfriend. Even I left.
To New York without knowing absolutely.
I was in New York thinking about him. Juana Maria, what do you think about this? The worst part is that more things will come out about this man. This isn't over, and I skipped a lot because it was too long. The little gossip is very powerful. Write to me in the comments. Any other video that you want to see this Sunday, I send you a lot. I send you many kisses on the Anastasio. Comment to me, Juana Maria, with a little pink heart, to know that you got to this point in the video. And say you are a true little dog. Yes, you are. Please don't fall for any stuff on the internet, you know? No, don't believe everything people say because you never know. You never end up knowing people. So, yes, kiss on the Anastasio. I love you very much.